Marcus Jordan's DUI. When your Nepo baby powers malfunction, Marcus Jordan, son of basketball deity Michael Jordan, made headlines for all the wrong reasons this week when he pulled off the worst Fast and Furious audition in history. Instead of dunking on haters, Marcus decided to park his Lamborghini on train tracks in Florida because clearly, regular roads are too mainstream. Let's set the scene. It's the middle of the night. You've got a $200,000 car. You're vibing. Then bam, you somehow end up stuck on literal railroad tracks like an old-school cartoon villain. Enter the police, who find Marcus slurring his words like he just took a charge from Shaq. And plot twist, the cops discover cocaine in his pocket. Marcus, my guy, what exactly was the game plan here? Were you trying to speed run an arrest? Was this a bizarre flex to impress Larsa Pippen? Or were you filming a new Thomas the Tank Engine reboot where the trains finally fight back? To make matters worse or funnier, Marcus resisted arrest, as if Michael Jordan himself was going to jump in with a Last Dance-style bailout. Spoiler, MJ was nowhere to be found, probably somewhere shaking his head so hard that Space Jam 3 got cancelled. Twitter or X did not disappoint with the memes. Marcus Jordan, first man to turn a Lambo into a train seat. Bro thought he was in GTA, forgot he wasn't on a mission. The only tracks he's ever been on are Daddy's. Now he's got two.
Thank you. Just into the newsroom, Marcus Jordan was booked into the Orange County Jail this morning. He's the son of Michael Jordan and also owns a boutique shoe store in downtown Orlando. The booking information shows he was arrested by Maitland police. He's facing charges of DUI, property damage, possession of cocaine, and resisting an officer. We've reached out to police to get more information about it.
Let me tell you something.
To this day,
Michael Jordan's son got caught snorting powder in France. Michael Jordan gotta be somewhere right now punching the goddamn air, cause his oldest son out here spending his goddamn daddy money on powder the dope man get. Nowadays, every time Michael Jordan's name is mentioned in the news or the media or the blogs, it's cause this little badass little boy named Marcus Jordan. This is his oldest son. Well now, Marcus Jordan was out in France sniffing powder with his clear-colored friends while listening to Rick James and Whitney Houston. And you know he addicted cause he ain't even hiding it. He in broad daylight hitting them goddamn bricks. I blame Scottie Pippen wife. Her old cougar-head ass done turned Michael Jordan little boy out. She turned him on to sniffing powder. And now he done lost his goddamn mind. How you in public ruining your daddy's legacy like this? Michael Jordan done goddamn wrote this man out the wheel. I know he did. He's somewhere mending his wheel right now. Boy, when Michael Jordan died, your ass just getting a pair of shoes. That's it. All Michael Jordan other kids are dark skinned and they don't never be in no trouble. His daughter doing good, his other son doing good, the rest of them doing good. The one.
What's the last name gonna be, if in fact we get to that point? How does that work? You guys must have done the math on this.
Yeah, that's easy. It's gonna be Jordan, 100%.
Jordan.
No hyphen. There's no Pippen-Jordan.
Nah.
No.
If that happens, obviously the wedding date, she's Jordan, and then any kids would be Jordans.
You know, my kids being Pippen also, I feel like unless I got remarried, I wouldn't change my last name. But if I do, you know, obviously when we do get married, I'm going to change my last name.
Larsa Pippen, Marcus Jordan split again after rekindling their romance, according to reports. You don't say.
Oh man, that's sad to hear, man.
I mean, them young bucks, they ain't built like we used to be built.
Right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying? We used to be built because they say she like it 2-3 times a day, 365.
Right.
He probably got one and done. You know what I'm saying? He ain't, you know, this is what we know about women. They can look up longer than you can look down.
But that's a good one.
That's what we know for sure. We know that for sure.
That's a good
They
one.
can look up longer than you can look down.
Right.
He ain't built like that. He ain't on them power pellets.
We got to get them Flintstone vitamins over there to him now.
Oh, Joe.
Go pop one, huh?
Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, and his soon-to-be wife, Larsa Pippen, who's Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, went on Pablo Torre Finds Out to talk about the wedding, where he said that he hopes his father will be the best man.
Do you want your dad to give a toast at your wedding? How does this work?
Yeah, look, I was the best man at his wedding, and the best man at my brother's wedding, and so obviously we'll keep that tradition going.
First of all, one would probably argue that the tradition would be having your brother as your best man, right? Unless MJ was the best man at his other son's wedding, I think the tradition is having your brother be the best man at yours if you were the best man at his. But forget about that, because I cannot even begin to explain to you how weird this is if you're not from my generation. Michael Jordan's son marrying Scottie Pippen's ex-wife is so ludicrous. And I know they've been together for a while and they've been in the news for a while, but the fact that they're finally tying the knot is completely preposterous. And the idea that MJ might be the best man giving a speech? For those of you who may not know me, I'm Marcus's fiance's ex-husband's basketball teammate. Are you out of your fucking mind? I mean, if you didn't live through the 90s Incredibles, you'll never understand it. 72-10, 6 titles, Jordan and Pippen, Pippen and Jordan. The fact that this storyline unfolded this way is unfathomable. And you know who I bet agrees with me? Michael Jordan. I bet he hates every single second of this reality TV show Pippen loves.
The son of NBA legend Michael Jordan was arrested on multiple charges in Florida. Marcus Jordan is the second eldest child of the former Chicago Bulls and Washington Wizards star. He was charged with cocaine possession, resisting arrest, and DUI property damage or personal injury. The Maitland Police Department booked Marcus into the Orange County Jail on Tuesday, but the details surrounding his arrest are unclear. For more information on this story, log on to fox13news.com or download the Fox local.
Because we talked about this.
We did.
Back when it was all playing out.
I was writing the story. I asked you for comment.
You did.
You didn't have much to say.
What did I say back? What did I say back? You remember?
You said, do your thing. I'm interested to see how it all plays out. You said that you knew what happened, but you couldn't speak on it too much.
Exactly.
Let's hear why it's capped.
If it were to be capped, there would have to be some massive conspiracy against you, and everybody made up stories about getting them backdoored from trophy.
Brendan, what else is everybody going to say? You know what I'm saying? Of course they're going to say they got the pairs from me, just to validate what they had. There were pairs that got away from us. There were pairs.
A lot of them.
Those people are no longer with us. But again, as the owner, GM, player, coach of the brand, I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus in a logistic fiasco.
So you think?
And then there was also replicas out there. You know, again, everybody points the finger at me as if I was orchestrating this huge scheme.
You didn't backdoor him?
No. I have never backdoored.
Are you saying people at the store did backdoor them and they
I can't, look, I'm not going to go into detail.